1. Find a reason greater than reality, the spirit's power. Most people would respond yes if you asked them if they wanted to be wealthy or financially free. When people ask me why I want to be wealthy, I tell them it's a combination of deep emotional wants and don't wants, my mission. If your wants and don't wants are insufficient, the reality of the path ahead may outweigh your justifications. This is the deep emotional reasons that may keep you standing and moving forward. 2. Make daily decisions, the influence of choice. The ability to choose is the primary reason individuals want to live in a free country. We want the ability to choose. Financially, with every dollar we receive, we have the ability to pick our future, affluent, poor, or middle class. Our purchasing patterns reflect our personalities. Simply enough, poor people have terrible spending habits. The majority of people choose not to be wealthy. Being wealthy is too much of a headache for 90% of the population. Lack of funds should not be used as an excuse to avoid learning. But it is a choice we all make on a regular basis, what we do with our time, money, and thoughts. 3. Choose your friends wisely, the influence of association. First and foremost, you should not choose your friends based on their financial accounts. I have friends who have sworn a vow of poverty as well as friends who earn millions of dollars per year. The point is that learn from them all. Now, I will admit that there are certain people I have sought out simply because they had money. But I wasn't interested in their money, I was interested in their wisdom. In some cases, these wealthy individuals have become close friends. I've noticed that my wealthy friends frequently discuss money. They are not doing it to brag. They are interested in the topic. As a result, I learn from them and they learn from me. My friends that are in financial distress dislike discussing money, business, or investment. They frequently regard it as impolite or unintellectual. So I also learn from my financially challenged pals. I learn what not to do. 4. Master a formula, then learn a new one, the power of quick learning. Every baker follows a recipe when making bread, even if it is only in their brain. The same is true when it comes to making money. You are what you eat, as most of us have heard, and I have a similar credo. You become what you study, I say, implying that you should be cautious about what you learn since your mind is so powerful that you become what you put in your head. For example, if you study cooking, you will most likely cook. If you no longer want to be a cook, you should pursue another career. When it comes to money, most people follow a simple formula they taught in school: work for money. Every day, millions of individuals around the world get up, go to work, make money, pay bills, balance checkbooks, invest in mutual funds, and return to work. That is the fundamental formula or recipe. If you're bored with what you're doing or aren't making enough money, simply change the formula by which you create money. 5. Pay yourself first, the benefits of self-control. It is tough to determine which of the 10 steps is the most crucial. But if it isn't already a part of your makeup routine, this is perhaps the most difficult step to perfect. I'd venture to say that personal self-discipline is the most important dividing line between the rich, the poor, and the middle class. Do not try to get rich if you cannot manage yourself. It makes no sense to invest, earn money, and then waste it. Most lottery winners go broke soon after winning millions due to a lack of self-discipline. It is the lack of self-discipline that causes people who get a raise to immediately go out and buy a new car or take a cruise. 6. Using assets to purchase luxuries, the power of concentration. It is preferable not to try to get rich if a person cannot master the power of self-discipline. This is because, while the process of producing cash flow from an asset column is simple in theory, the mental fortitude required to direct money to the proper use is difficult. It is much easier in today's consumption society to simply blow money out of the expense column due to external influence. That money flows into the channels of least resistance when one's mental fortitude is low. That is the source of poverty and financial hardship. I like my privileges just as much as anyone else. The distinction is that I do not purchase them on credit. Keep up with the Joneses syndrome. Instead of concentrating on the liability column, concentrated on the asset column. 7. The power of giving. Teach and you will receive. Often, just thinking about what I desire and how I could give it to someone else releases a river of bounty. As a result, I say, teach and you shall get. I've discovered that the more I teach others who want to learn, the more I learn myself. Teach someone else about money if you want to learn about it yourself. There will be a flood of fresh ideas and finer distinctions. There have been instances when I have contributed and received nothing in return, or when what I have received is not what I desire. However, following closer study and soul searching, I discovered that I was frequently giving to receive in those occasions, rather than giving for the joy that giving itself offers. Start teaching your kids about money now, and we will see you in the next video.